The liberals hate Elon Musk. In fact, right now, they may hate Elon Musk even more than they hate Donald Trump. And they don't hate him because they think that he's going to infringe upon the rights of Americans and look into their personal data. They hate him because they know how competent and good he is. They hate him because they know that the team he put together in Doge is going to seek out and destroy all of the fraud and corruption and waste that has been happening in the government. So they are attacking him at every step and every corner and every angle that they can. So check out this clip from CNN where they're trying to attack all of those non-elected positions by Donald Trump, i.e. Elon Musk and his team. And there's others, but that's really the big one. And then look at Scott Jennings' response, which is beautiful. And I want to talk about that response a little bit after the clip, but I also want to show you a second clip of Jordan Peterson because he just does such a great job when he talks about Elon Musk and those who are worried and scared of Elon Musk. First, let's check this out.
Some unelected outsider coming and telling us how to run our departments. Every American should be upset by this.
It was a pleasure.
Well, Joe Biden was on the ballot one time,
and
I don't think he ever ran the country for one single day, Keith. So, you know,
I
if you're
knew
worried
that was
about unelected
coming.
people running the country, let me introduce you to the Biden-Harris administration.
So you see that talking point right there? They're just so concerned about those unelected outsiders who have so much control. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, who was the elected president, was never in control, and they could have cared less for the 4 years that he was there. There was literally other people who were running the show besides the actual president of the United States. That is concerning. That is scary when you basically have a puppet as a face and individuals behind him who are really pulling the strings, because that man, Joe Biden, didn't do anything. None of the decisions that were made, none of the orders that were signed, none of the bills that he signed, none of it was actually done by him. It was all pulled by other people, but they could care less when that was happening. CNN didn't even do one segment on that. MSNBC, not one segment. But now we have a legitimately elected president of the United States who's putting a legitimate cabinet together and individuals that he's placing in positions to get rid of the fraud and corruption. But now they're scared about that. This is worrisome to us. No, this is the way it's actually supposed to work. When you have a president who's in charge and they put a team behind them who's going to do the things, they're the hands and the feet of the president. They're going to get the things done that the president can't just do singularly by himself. And that is exactly what they are doing. And the number one target that they're afraid of, like I said, is Elon Musk. They are so scared of this guy and his Doge team. But check out this clip, Jordan Peterson talking about this very issue.
Second guessing Elon Musk is a fool's game. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's like, how many rockets have you sent to Mars? Well, seriously, you know, people are so presumptuous. You know, if he'd only done one impossible thing, you'd think you could excuse that because you're so embarrassed to not be him. And you could excuse that and say, well, it's government subsidies or it was handed to him, which is all complete bloody rubbish, because you could hand government subsidies to a fool forever, and all that'll happen is you'll get 1,600 feet of high-speed rail built in California in 20 years for $12 billion. You know, and so that happened, right? That happened. But Musk has done like 5 impossible things. And so 5 is a lot. Like 1 is a lot, but 5, that's really a lot. And so second guessing him, it's like, why did he spend $40 billion on Twitter? It's like, because he knows things you don't. Like many things, books full of things.
The liberals are all too aware of this. They know that Elon Musk is incredibly competent. And if he's going to go after something, if he's going to go after Mars, he's going to get it. If he wants to catch a rocket as it's coming back to the earth, he's going to get it. If he wants to get Twitter, he's going to get it. This man is incredibly competent and proficient at what he does. And if he's going to go after the fraud, corruption, and waste of the government, he is going to get it, and they know it. They can't control him. They can't stop him. They can't bribe him. And all they can do is complain and try to target him from every angle they can figure out. But anyone with an open mind, clear thinking, and open ears will know the truth. What is happening right now needs to be happening. We need to clear out all of this waste, fraud, and corruption that has been in our government for decades. And we finally have, in my opinion, one of the greatest assembled teams I have ever seen, and a purpose, a driven goal in mind that they are going after every single day. I don't see a lull in this. There's not one day that goes by where I'm like, I think we just had a wasted day. Nothing really got done. It seems like every single day they are targeting and moving in a purposeful direction, and it is so clear as day. But these liberals, man, they can't stand this. They hate it. And it's because they know how good this team is. It's like when you're playing like if you guys who like sports out there, it's like when your team is up against another team and you just know the other team is just so good and you want to talk bad about them. And you do talk bad about them. But you really understand the reason you're talking bad about them is because you're just so upset at how good they are. And it's just so unfair. This is exactly what's going on right now. I can't wait to see it. We have 3 years and 10 months left of this. And then after that, hopefully J.D. Vance or someone else, who can follow Donald Trump's footsteps and do the right thing as well. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.